back to the channel. It's Coach Hunt. I have your greatest interest at heart. I'm a holistic self-love coach who help women in their crown era, 45 and up, with their intuition to have the best life ever. And I just want to come in because I do this daily. Yes, I do. So if you're not here, as subscribe or like or what all that good stuff, go ahead and do that. If you are part of the Crown Crew, I wanted to talk about today in this video about two things: coming down from a high of life, where you feel alive, you're doing good, you're like, yes, this is the best life ever. You feeling alive, like super, super alive, because that's how I describe it. When I'm feeling like alive about something, I got a download, I got intuition, everything went my way, so to speak. Everything was had synchronicity to it. And then you have like, you're still on that high, but it comes down and it comes down and it comes down. And then you plateau, you get back to that baseline. But then actually, you move from that baseline and you plummet down even further, right? Because now you're sad or depressed, or you truly miss being at the baseline, at the I'm okay, I feel good, and versus, oh man, I need that high feeling again. And this is where a lot of people continue to chase a high, they continue to chase the pinnacle of things, when in reality, life, it doesn't, I'm not going to say you need to be stay at the baseline, but things have harmony. You want to flow back and forth, you want to have ups and downs, you want to know the difference within yourself, that life is circular. The sun doesn't stay in the same place. The moon has its phases. Everything has goes from a seed to a bloom. Everything has a cycle. I guess that's what I wanted to truly say. Everything has a cycle, and you have a cycle, and the cycle is the part of life that you want to enjoy. You want to enjoy the ups. You want to enjoy the downs. I didn't say you have to stay there, but you want to enjoy them. The way you can feel and stay alive is knowing that the next cycle will change. The next cycle will, um how do I want to say it, will manifest in its way. So I've been reading um What to Make a Life and journaling. And it just reminded me, that's why I stopped. It reminded me, because in the book, he talks about the people who they're in their zone of genius, right? They're in their zone of genius and they love doing what they do. They don't necessarily love the title of who they are, but they have embodied so much of themselves that who they are is what they do. For example, a scientist, they love science, but being doing the scientist stuff is what they love. They don't necessarily love the title or have the awards or things of that nature. It's not about the top pinnacle, it's the everyday things that bring life joy, greatness, makes you feel alive. And that's what I had to learn in the last, I don't know, probably 10 years, to don't continue to try to chase a high, because when you try to chase the high of life, always try to have everything like top tier with emotions, eventually you will plummet. And so your baseline, or the harmony of who you are, the stability of who you are, that is the place where you can really feel the satisfaction of life. Yeah, the satisfaction of life. Hey, hey, how you guys doing? I just wanted to talk about how we miss out on opportunities when we continue to chase the high of life, the the things that bring us so much joy, because eventually we will crash. We will move down, not just to the baseline of what we used to be, but we will crash down lower And sometimes that reaches to depression and anxiety and sadness, but it doesn't have to be when you know that the high of life, the goodnesses of life, all the things that bring in um, synchronicities and things of that nature, you will you say yes to those things. I don't want to say you don't be thankful or grateful for those things. Just don't chase them. I guess that's what I really want to say. Chasing them is I don't want to say a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of energy that you can utilize in another creative way and force, another creative force behind you. Huh. So only because I only can give an example of me or one of my clients, but I've learned that I've talked to people and they always would say, well, I want it to be like this and I want it to be like that. Last year when this happened, I felt this way and that way. And so they're still chasing and trying to bottle up a certain feeling that they have already experienced. And having already experienced that feeling, it's mute. It's a mute point. You can't feel the same feeling about the same thing. I think that's what I really want to say too. It's like, I hate to say it this way because this is the only way that sometimes a win is a win, but a win will only feel like a win in one area of your life. And if you try to have that same win again, it's not gonna feel the same. It's gonna still have some pleasure to it, but it won't feel the same as the first one. It's like your first kiss. Your first kiss, your first good kiss. You will never have a first good kiss ever again. You can have some great kisses, some makeout sessions, all of that, but you will never have that first good kiss that fluttered your butterfly, that fluttered your stomach, that made you feel like magic. You just can't have that feeling again. You can get close to it. You may even surpass it. I don't even think you can surpass it in a certain way, but you can't duplicate it. We can't duplicate emotions, but we can have a mirror of emotions that way. Hey, can I tell you something? You can say whatever will you like. I'll see if I can respond to it. And yeah, I don't want you guys to try to chase the high of certain things in life because it just won't happen. And this is just coming from a conversation from many people, and I'm still learning and unlearning that myself because there's times when I have to catch myself and say you can't have it that way, not that say not the same way you just had it. You can have it better, you can have it worse, you can have it similar, um, but never equal in the same value as something else. Nothing duplicates itself. Nothing. No two grains of sand are the same. No two strands of hair are the same. No two footprints are the same. Nothing is a duplicate. In your mind, at least my mind sometimes is just be in awe that nothing is duplicated. That's a lot of stuff. It's a lot. And I'm owning the emotions that I have each and every time I've had them. I will never be as sad as I have been in the past between different things, from my mother's passing to my grandmother's passing. Well, first my grandmother. I've never felt that pain from my grandmother passing. Even when I think about her, I've never felt that pain from my mother's passing, even when I think about her, or my dad, or my brother, or anybody. I've never felt the highs of being published for the first time and then being published for the second time and the third time, yada, yada, yada. It's not the same. It feels good. but it's not the same. And chasing similar experiences, I'm learning, is a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. And the goal is to have new experiences. My goal is to have new experiences, especially in my crown era. New experiences is what provides the greatest reward, and not trying to duplicate something that you've already experienced. Yeah, new experiences. Go for the new experiences, you guys. Nothing more, nothing less. I think that's what the message was today, because I was trying to think about what can I speak about today that may help somebody, that may support somebody's heart when they're feeling sad and lonely and stressed out because they're in a quote unquote negative mood or they're in a down mood. Find a new experience so that you can have the dopamine hit that you need, but not necessarily in a uh, repetitive way that will hurt you or take you out of the path. See, that's what drugs do. Drugs will, you will take a drug or have a coffee, sugar, donut. I'm talking to myself because I've been on this donut thing for a while. When I first was on the donut wheel, I was enjoying it, loving it, yum, 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 yum. And then recently, not just recently, yesterday, I got another pack of donuts. And I was like, why are you eating these donuts? I no longer had the dopamine hit. I no longer was enjoying it because the experience was gone. It just didn't hit anymore. And so I'm like, Angelina, well, what are you trying to chase and recreate from trying to do the same thing? I still have to talk. I have to coach myself, you guys. Sometimes I have to talk it out and coach myself. So I won't be having. I'm hoping I will not be having any donuts anytime soon, because it just didn't hit the way it hit. Yeah. All right. I guess I'm good. I'm gone. I'm done. I love you guys so much. It's Coach Hunt. I have your greatest interest at heart. I'm gonna go ahead and finish reading some of this book, What to Make of Life, and just really and journal, because I've been journaling too. I've been getting my journaling on and just really relaxing for the rest of the evening, and gonna just dream a good dream and be a good and just have some good stuff for myself. But yeah, love you guys. Bye.